guys, this is Mike from Deep Wood Force Will coming at you with another deck profile. This was another deck that was featured in our Jank Tank video with Mr. Frank. Frank, you want to give a little background on you?
Yeah, I'm a Force Will player, been playing for about a year and a half, don't go to many locals, but I just play the game for fun. Been playing in a few tournaments, it's been good. Force Will is a lot of fun. Today I have a pretty, it's sort of jank, sort of not jank. It's like a little balance in the middle. I like to think, but it's not as janky as some of the other decks out there. So let's get right to it. So the ruler that I play is Memoria of the Seven Lands. The way this card works, if you've never seen it, is that it's it's all the colors, and the opposite side is a bunch of, it can be any of the 7 kings. The deck that I happen to play is Arla. Now Arla is a 10/10. He does not fly. He is guardian of the ground, and what he does is when he comes in and his stone's out, he activates a bunch of effects based off of how many stones you have in. So you want to have at least one stone in, and then he comes in. You draw a card. You put a stone from your stone deck into the field, and untap all your stones, so you have more resources for the rest of the turn. It's a very strong combo that is used in very abusive ways, as you will soon find out. So for the stones, we obviously go 4 of Arla's Stone, First Flight's Memoria. The effect is really not important, it's just the name. It requires it, the ruler requires it.
Is that one non-full art?
Yeah, it's one non-full. It's so bad.
We only pulled 3.
But yeah, we never bothered to get any more because no one plays this deck. So we got 4 green, white for some of the cards that are in here. More of the defensive cards, really. And it allows me to just pay green, and green's the primary color. 2 black, green for the card that creates the combo, which I'll explain in just a minute. Okay. So we're going to start off with the good 4 Sacred Elf. You like to turbo mana in this deck. Because it's an OTK deck, you want to deactivate as soon as you can. You want to rush to it, and you go right into it and get free stones and attack a million times. I'm going to do this later. We got Tama for filter. I mean, this Tama's just a very nice card, nice cheap draw 1. Yeah. We got Divine Bird of Attoractia. Now this one is a little bit weird. It's mostly for consistency. The important part is it's inheritance 1, pay 1 green, discard it, and then draw a card. It's essentially just a more filter. It's just filter is important in this deck because you want to get your combo pieces. So now we got 4 Melfee. Same exact reason for playing Sacred Elf. Just mana, really. But in some cases, the Torrent effect is actually very strong and wins games. And the last Resonator I play is Sacred Beast of Wind, which is inheritance 1 green. Target Resonator gains flying and 3/3 till end of turn. This allows me to target one of my Resonators, target the point of the deck, the stone, and make it flying and attack for 13 a billion times. So let's get to the actual point of the deck. Grusbalesta's Secret Technique. This card is a very silly card because what it does is it turns your stone into a Resonator with swiftness and until end of turn. Now, the way that's utilized is whenever Arla comes in, his last ability is very important because whenever a Resonator attacks, you untap a stone. And then you basically have infinite attacks with any of your stones. And the cost is really cheap. It's just a green and a black, and if you can play it before you untap, then it's just even faster and you can just win like that. Some weird card, it's called Barrier Shadows. It's very good against Prestia and most ruler decks out there. It's just playing. It's just for pretty much a response to things. Blessing of Yggdrasil. So this is for really when you want to turbo out mana, and if you can't find, you need to have at least one First Flight's Memoria in order to activate Arla's effect when he J-activates. So you search out for this if you're missing it, or you search out a color if you're missing it. What it does is it takes a stone out of the deck and you can put it in tapped. Next card would be Rewriting Laws. More filter, and on those very rare occasions where you get like multiple First Flight's Memoria and can't find black or white, then you can use that, and then you can use your just green stones for the J-activate cost, not J-activate cost, the cost to play Grusbalesta's technically. Force Seal of Wind and Light. Just a good response to anything. Lets you counter stuff. Slow your opponent down if you're not going fast. Just on the slight off chance that you haven't gotten the OTK off turn 4, lets you play in the grind game a little bit better. 3 Wind-Secluded Refuge. This is to protect your stone, usually. Another good thing about it is that it draws you a card when it comes in, so that's never a bad thing. Filter's very good in this deck, as I've said many times. You got Heavenly Gust, Regalios and Additions. We don't like those. They're not very fun. This card's very good. And then we got 2 Amaterasu's Foresight for the same reason why we run Seal. So it prevents damage, and no one likes Seal. And that's pretty much the deck. The point is to J-activate. J-activate, make one of your stones a resonator, and then attack a million times. It's a very, very weird deck. So that's pretty much it. I would say it's worth playing. It's a lot of fun. It's a very silly deck, and if you want to take some cheeky wins off of some people, then this is the deck for you. I guess that's it. Thank you. Have a good one.
Thanks, Frank.